Hello and welcome to the Nutri Mantra podcast, where food meets science and everyday life meets smart choices. I am your host Shruti, and in this episode, we are going to talk about something that is on your plate every single day, even when you don't notice it. We are going to talk about cereals, the unsung heroes of our meals. Our comfort food, our staples, truly the backbone of Indian kitchens. And honestly speaking, the world's kitchens too. So grab your beverage and get comfortable because this is going to be a delicious and informative ride. Why are cereals so central to our lives? On days we skip roti, rice, the meal just feels incomplete. Turns out this isn't new. The Romans literally named grains after Ceres, their goddess of agriculture. So when we say cereals are divine, well, history definitely agrees with it. Globally, the key cereal crops are rice, wheat, maize, jowar, ragi, bajra, and each one of them brings something valuable to the table. Now let's get nerdy for a few minutes and talk about the nutritional value of these grains. Cereals provide approximately 70 to 85 grams of carbohydrate per 100 grams. This includes starch as well as fiber. Remember, we talked about whole grains. They keep you full for longer, stabilize your sugar, and nourish your gut. The fiber superstars here are whole wheat, ragi, bajra, to name a few. Protein content of cereals: rice gives around 6 to 7 grams per 100 gram, wheat gives around 10 to 13 grams per 100 gram. I know, not very high, but because we eat them in such large quantities that they still contribute majorly to our daily protein intake. Fat content in cereals is pretty low, only 1 to 5%, except for oats, which can go up to 10%. Minerals: ragi is the overachiever here, rich in calcium and iron. B complex vitamins: whole grains, they have good amount of B complex vitamins and it gets lost when we do refining. That's why whole wheat flour always wins over maida in nutrition. A 2022 study from the Journal of Nutrition showed that replacing just one refined grain meal a day with whole grains can improve gut health markers in just 2 weeks. Amazing, isn't it? Coming over to our next segment, cereals and their everyday avatars. Starting with wheat, which has the largest family tree, we get whole wheat flour, maida, suji or semolina, pasta, dalia, vermicelli. So a whole lot of things we get from wheat. So here's a small trivia. Which is the cereal grain half of the planet lives on? Give up? It's rice. Forms of rice that you will find in your kitchen: white rice, brown rice, puffed rice, which we call as murmura, poha, rice bran oil, and we find rice in fermented form in idli dosa batter as well. Millets are like those underrated actors who suddenly become stars. They are drought resistant, nutritious, and incredibly versatile. Starting with maize or corn, only popcorn lovers can tell you the importance of this grain. But apart from popcorn, maize is also used for making makki ki roti, or it can also be used for thickening soups as well as gravies. Jowar or sorghum, it is rich in fiber and B complex vitamins. It's perfect for making multigrain rotis or bhakris. Ragi or finger millet, it is high in calcium, iron and great for people with diabetes. If cereals were cricketers, Ragi would be the all-rounder. What say? Bajra or pearl millet. Iron rich and warming. Excellent for making chapatis in winters and even popped snacks as well. Jaw or barley, high in beta glucans, which are amazing for heart health and managing cholesterol levels. Oats, a global favorite currently. It is very high in soluble fiber, which is great for gut health as well as maintaining cholesterol levels. Rajgira or amaranth. This is high protein, fasting friendly, great for making laddus, chikkis as well as chapatis. Quinoa, not a cereal, we can call it a pseudo cereal, yes, but it is pretty versatile and has high protein content. Nature has given us such a diverse palette of cereals, each with its own taste, nutrition, as well as charm. When we mix and match grains, wheat today, ragi tomorrow, bajra in winter, rice for comfort, we don't just prevent deficiencies. We support sustainable agriculture, we diversify our meals, and we make our diets richer, tastier, and more enjoyable. So, the next time you pick up a pack of dalia, poha, ragi, quinoa, remember you are not just cooking a meal, you are nourishing your body, your traditions, and the planet. That's all for today. Stay curious, stay nourished, and may every meal remind you of the magic on your plate. Take care. Bye bye.